Morning. So today is the 15th of May. Showing you the river this morning. The tail race, it's a little bit lower. We've got a rod. The big rock is sticking out, so you can tell we're down. There's two rocks right here that you will be sticking up here shortly. We're still running about 600 kilowatts, so we're doing well there. We did some work over the weekend. Well, on Saturday we got the tractor completed. I've got to put the chains back on the tires, whatnots and that kind of things. But we've got that done. Found a hydraulic hose that had a leak, so we've got to repair that or have that repaired today. I don't want to have to buy a whole line. It's just one right at the end. So, but look, inflated tires, something new and different. I did move it out of the way, pulled it back, just so that we could access the door a little bit better. Chicken's been out. Chicken's been fed. One of the other things that I'll show you here in a minute, we'll get down here to the lake or to the river and show you how slow that's running today. Run up there. That's running really slow. And this is a pretty typical flow right now for us. This is probably a little bit high yet, but because of we got one flashboard that's gone out of the dam, so we're still dumping a lot of water out of there. But it's pretty close to what's typical. Other thing that we did over the weekend, hold on, we moved everybody. There's the ducks. They're over there in the corner. The chickens are over there. They seem to get along. We had a hanging waterer in the corner. That's not going to work for these guys. So we got their food incorporated. So everybody is out of the same bowl. Everybody's doing the same thing. The other chickens are a little more curious than these guys are. They just keep looking at each other. We'll have the chickens hanging out by the door here, trying to figure out what in the world is this. We did have the fence kind of up around it. Still got some work to do on that, but we're getting closer to that being completed. Once I get that accomplished, I'll move everybody. Everybody come out, start coming out and going back in. And once we get to the point where we know that they're going to go back to home at night, then I'll open the doors and we'll let them free range for a little bit with the others. You see, we're still running fairly slow. The pool is over here. This is just a kind of it's probably 3.5 foot deep in spots, but it's still a relatively shallow area. So people said they've caught fish out of there, but I've never seen anybody in there fishing. So spring is still running. We've got the New York State burn ban has gone away today, or yesterday actually. It ended on Mother's Day. The problem is now we have a fire warning because of the low humidity that we're expecting today. Let me open that up a little bit and get a little water through there. We got the The spring here's not running real well, so I gotta blow in the tube. There she comes. With us feeding out of the bucket or out of the pan now, and not inside the powerhouse, it takes more water. So now it's going to be 5-gallon buckets from there. So I'm going to gather up a bucket, get it around, go from there. I've got to get my order in for see if they've got a 100,000 BTU furnace and a water heater. Get that coming. Hopefully for today. We can get that. Really? We can get that in there. The chickens are eating some bread and some that's honeydew melon that they're eating there. They'll devour that. They won't eat the rind and the melon, but they'll eat all the rest of it. So yeah, it's pretty much a quiet day as far as the power dam goes. Busy day for us. We've got 5 camp openings scheduled for today, and one big camp we got to get the water started. It was an old CCC camp that then was used as a 4-H camp, and now it's in private ownership. Several buildings. The way the system works, it has a 1,000-gallon tank, and then from that tank, we pump into the tank from the well. Then from there, it goes out and just runs through a distribution system through there. They had to do that because at the time, when it was a 4-H camp, they had to chlorinate the water. So they had to do the 1,000-gallon tank and then run a chlorine pump into it. But that's all gone. They don't have to do that anymore. They wouldn't have done it anyways because you shouldn't do. Chlorine's a chemical, and why in the world would you drink it? Anyways, yeah, so Juanita's got physical therapy today, about 10:30, somewhere in there. The weekend wasn't the greatest for her, but she pushed through it. Things will, sore is what it is. There's quite a bit of pain now, and the swelling's there, and the pain pump or the pain management drug or whatever pump that was stuck in her knee has been removed, and the one that she said I don't think that's working. Well, she found out it's working, so it was working. So that's gone. That's done. Now it's just the regular pain meds and the regular antibiotics and then physical therapy. And it's going to take a week. We're only a couple days past the operation date. So she came home on Thursday. So, a few days is fairly common. Usually, generally, it's been my experience that after surgery, the first week is the worst, and then things start to let up. So, anyway, so that's pretty much what we got today. I've got to get my order into the security supply before the truck leaves. See if they can get me another furnace up here today. Hopefully, if not the furnace, get the water heater here. We'll at least get that in and get that operational, and then we go from there. Other than that, that's pretty much what we got. That's the big push. Everything, all the openings today are basically either small mobile homes in a campground setting, or they're basically campers in the campground. They're all right in a row right down. So we will get those. Those should not take us very long. Obviously, if we run into a situation or a problem, we have to make a repair. Things take longer, but we can get in and out. We should be wrapped up by 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30 this afternoon, that's always my goal. And then we'll dart over and open up turn the pump on the main pump to the campground, or the CCC camp, and get that one started. I'd like to have that tank full tomorrow when we come back to start opening everything else up. That way we know that everything's fine there. Also, I've got Mr. Huffman. He's one of our favorite customers. Just a really nice guy. We're gonna have to get his opened up. His son will be showing up about the 20th, so we've got 5 days to get that one accomplished. So we'll probably do that Tuesday or Wednesday, and then this week is a lot of camp openings. But we're going to try to get the water heater in, and I'd like to work on get the furnace exchange, and if we can do that, because Thursday I'm going to have the other one and all the components delivered for that one. So that'll be a big one. Anyways, that's where we're at. I will talk to you later. Take care of yourselves and those around you, because that's all we got. All right. Talk to you later.